Hi Pisces, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, I will just start to shuffle and talk as I shuffle. There's not much to say really, other than there won't be an extended today because I've started to do private readings, and I'm sorry I'm not going public with it because I feel like I just would be overwhelmed because it's already quite a lot to take on. So I apologize for that. Maybe in the future I'll do personal readings if it feels right. But for every other week when I do love readings, which I started to do last week, so if you don't know, then welcome to the channel. And every other week I'm doing love readings, and every other week, like today and for 2 weeks forward, I'm just literally asking the universe what you guys need to hear most right now for the upcoming 2 weeks. And for the next week, going 2 weeks further, there will be an extended because it makes more sense. Now we're dealing with your person and how they view you, and I feel like that can be really helpful. But for right now, yay! Pisces, I know you've been through shit. It's been really struggling for a lot of Pisces. And I mean, we're still in Scorpio season and we're still feeling it. It's still going deep. And we have what's called the 11/11 portal coming up on the 11th of November, which is just in a few days. So I'm recording this on the 8th, and it will go over the upcoming 2 weeks, so until the 21st of November. So I'd say it's very it's not a do or die the upcoming 2 weeks. I feel like we've already done that. Like we've been through the hardship, we've come out of it, and it's all good. It's like just putting ourselves back together and but now decide, truly what it is that you want. What do you want for your future? And for the upcoming 2 weeks, you have such opportunity to do that, to really think about and set the intention of what you want to create, what you want to experience, how you want to evolve with everything that you now know. So the first card out for you is 7 Heavenly Virtues. That's the basic energy for the upcoming 2 weeks. So this shows me, Pisces, you are in such a way better place, or this card could never come out. Just never. And then we have confrontation. Let's see what that is about. And then we have moving forward. I think I feel what it's about. So first up, I mean, guys, congratulations is in order here, because if you get this card, it just means that you've let go of so many things, and you've opened up for new things to come in. You just cannot have 7 Heavenly Virtues, where it literally speaks to every area of your life that you've been trying to shift is going to shift. And that's for the upcoming 2 weeks. I've asked for this energy. What's going to happen for the upcoming 2 weeks? What do you need to hear most right now? That everything is going to shift for the better in the upcoming 2 weeks. Just play with that thought for a bit. Play with what does that mean to your relationships? What does that mean to your body, to your health, to your finances, to your job, to whatever that is? Like, what does that mean? If everything's going to shift for the better the upcoming 2 weeks, that is just beautiful energy. And the fact that it can, and that we're not asking you to come up from the bottom, like to just get some air and to just breathe again. This feels to me that you're if not completely back into balance, then really, really on your way there. Really on your way there. And it feels like from one day to the next, you just get so much stronger and so much clearer, I want to say. It just becomes clear. It just, that's what I want to do. This is how I feel. This is what's right. This is what's wrong. And it literally feels like from one day to the other, it can be, I thought I wanted to be in this relationship, and like that's on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is like, actually, no, I don't want to be in this relationship. Or the other way around. You're so sure on Tuesday, I'm not going to be here anymore. Like, no, I feel it now. I know it now. It's like, I'm not going to stay here. And then come Wednesday, it's like, maybe Maybe not. Maybe I'll stay here. And it's not like you're so velig. What is that in English? You're so all over the place, so you cannot just make a decision. That's not what I feel from you. It just feels like this is what happens when you become clear. When you become clear, each insight, each inspiration feel as clear as the other one. And to the people surrounding you, it might feel like, can you just make up your mind? I am making up my mind. I'm making up my mind every day. Can you please stick to the same decision 2 days in a row? Maybe I can, maybe I can't, because I'm figuring out as I go now. Because now it's like, now you're, so don't confuse yourself. You're not confused, but you might start to like say that you're confused and that you're like, can't remember things and how, like, what did I say? Like, it doesn't matter what you said. It doesn't matter what you did 3 minutes ago. What matters is here and now, and you're as clear now as you were 3 minutes ago making a different decision. So don't start to say that you're really confused or that you're just everywhere, you know, because you're not everywhere. You're really instinctual, I feel right now. Very instinctual, like you just know what to do in the moment, and it's like you finally have started to act on it. It's not like you felt before, it's not like you did not feel before what to do. You felt it before as well, but it was something that made you like overlook, just ignore the feeling or the signal. Not anymore. There's something that has become so vital to your life now, to listen to what you want. And so I just feel for the upcoming 2 weeks, and with the 11-11 portal, to sort of just let go of what really does not work anymore, what really does not serve you anymore, to sort of almost set an intention that by 11-11, whatever does not work, may it fall away. If you want that sort of drama, that's what you do. Or you say, around this time, because you might literally have the universe remove things or add things on the 11th, if that is your intention. And if you're like me and like drama, you quite like that. But if you don't like sort of big happenings, and you sort of want to, you know yourself, and it's like, no, I'll work better if I just can take one thing at a time and, you know, have it be a bit easy. Then around this time and around for these upcoming 2 weeks, just really feel in your heart what you want to let go of. Don't make rash decisions. Stay in the decision energetically. Stay in the decision, I want to leave this relationship, energetically. Feel it out. And if Scorpio season has passed, moving into Sagittarius, which is Skytten, somewhere 20th to the 22nd. Let's move all of October out. Let's move through October and come. November, of course. November. Moving all through November, come to the end of November, maybe like on the 1st of December. If you still feel, yes, I'm going to leave this relationship, then physically act on it. But energetically, you're just being so clear right now, and you're sort of like, that's what happens when you're clear. You're just making one decision after the other. And like I said, it can look like you're switching decision from one day to the other, but it's like you're feeling it out. Everything comes to the surface now, and everything is shifting, and it's not shifting for the worse. It's not confusing. You're not all over the place. It is beautiful energy, Pisces. You are on your way back. And not only are you on your way back, it's not going to be just status quo and now I'm back to normal. Fun. No. This is you guys. This is you receiving from the universe what you asked for, and you're letting it in this time. You're letting something go and you're letting something in. And it's like it's switching places now. And it makes more sense now with the confrontation cards. Pick your battles wisely is what it says on the bottom. like I said, if there's I should quit this job. It's so clear now. I should quit this job. It just came to me. I'm going to set up a meeting with my boss and I'm going to quit today. Then a spirit comes in to say, don't quit today. Stay in that clear knowing, stay in it, and stay in it for a few days up until November is over, till Scorpio season is over and November is over. And then, like with this solid Sagittarius there, with the solid Skytte energy, just, if you still feel it, then do it. So it's like, and it's like something has, like maybe in your relationships, if it's with a significant other, if it's with kids, if it's with parents, if it's with friends, whatever it is, co-workers. When things become very clear, you sort of want to voice them. You sort of want to, hey, I see now what you're doing. I see now that this does not work for me. And it's like you want to confront everything and everybody. And all of a sudden, you're not that afraid anymore to speak your truth and speak your mind. And then Spirit comes in to say, yeah, we can see that it's like 20 different probably things that you could confront, that you could look in the face and say, hey, I have something to say to you about this. Like, and then Spirit says, no, don't. Use your wisdom here. Use your maturity. If you have some, I was going to say. Like, if you, of course, you're unaware of it. You just can't help yourself. You confront somebody with something that you just had no idea that was going to be the reaction. And maybe you should have thought it through a tiny bit more. But it just feels like, yes, have it be clear in your mind and don't jump into wanting to tell it to somebody. Don't quit your job today. Don't, call your spouse, like your love mate, out to some, like, this is what you do and you need to change it. Or like, just have it become clear in your mind and wait it out. And if you still feel the same way, I promise you probably 10 things have fallen away. And now whatever stands out being clear to you and you coming back into alignment with yourself, you basically don't have too much to tell to somebody else. You sort of just want to organize your own energy and start to attract what matches that, if that makes sense. You're so moving forward now. This is sort of my Phoenix rising, but it's more that the Phoenix rising talks about like some major hardship that you just have come out of. And I feel like, yes, there've been major hardship, but there's control in it. There's power in it. We're moving forward. You know where to look. You know what to do. The powerhouse of the polar bear is right there. The spirit animal is just, they're so strong and they can stand any weather. They can just stand any weather, like any climate, any feelings, any emotions. And that's what I feel like you've learned. You've learned over the period of time to, like, even though you feel sad as heck, you can deal with it now. It's like you know what to do with those emotions. If you feel really disappointed, really scared, really worried, like the heavier feelings, you know how to deal with it. And now, Pisces, I feel like you're starting to deal. Okay, so now we have, it's like now, not until you have come to grips with how you really, this is awesome now because it makes even more sense with the confrontation. When you confronted your own feelings, you confronted your own emotions and your own thoughts and your own thought patterns and what happens within you when something like comes to mind and you just like you don't know what to do. Now you do know what to do. Now you have confronted. You don't have to go to the bottom with everything, and the thing you go to the bottom with sort of never ever gets cleared up is what I feel. But if you sit a feeling through and you come out on the other side and it just feels like you have started to control your emotional system. And once you managed to control the bottom emotions, you're well on your way to create this and start to be really, really controlling is wrong, but really like to really manage even the higher vibrations and the higher emotion. Okay, so now we manage to, like, we have control over sadness, worry, fear, apathy, anger, panic, even, like all of that. Like it's like you know how to deal with it now. It's not like you survived, and you actually, Pisces, know what to do. Now when we have that clear, we're moving into how to deal with love, peace, hope, pure knowing, excitement, inspiration, pure happiness, joy. All of those emotions that maybe are a bit foreign to you. Like, you know how to be happy, you know how to have a good day, and maybe you know how to relax and enjoy and really, like, you know, but then you don't quite know how to handle like longevity, like really staying in happiness, like pure bliss for a longer period of time, but soon enough be back into disappointment, irritation, frustration, things like that. We're practicing this now. This is what we're practicing now. Once you've gotten a handle of the lower range, we can move up the scale, and that's what you're doing. You're moving out of the heavier energy, and it's bye-bye, Pisces. I feel like it will never, in the same way, enter your life ever again. It is a closed chapter, and you did it. You're done. It's bye-bye and not anymore. You're warming. You're moving into warmer climate, meaning literally you might move, but it's a warmer climate, like metaphorically. More positive thoughts about yourself, positive energy, warmer energy around yourself, warmer, like better opportunities around you, more influx, abundance, prosperity, that sort of thing. And just learning. It's so silly that we even have to learn how to cope with happy feelings and happy emotions. What is this? What is this that I'm feeling? I feel a bit weird. I think you're happy. Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. I like this happy feeling. Is it gonna go away anytime soon? No, we're gonna practice the habit stay. Sounds good. So it's like you're on your way to really get a handle on happy emotions now. And to really feel allowed, I think that's the biggest part of you that rang so true, Pisces. That you really are allowed to stay in your pure happy state, like pure bliss, like you want to laugh out loud at all times, just settling into your own energies. You sort of almost want to start to laugh, because that's how close it is to laughter. Like a child has so close to laughter all the time, because they're in such high energy, and to then be allowed to stay in that energy, whoever you meet. If you meet your grumpy partner, if you meet your tied up boss, if you meet, I don't know, just anybody, you're allowed to not bring down your energy just because you're meeting somebody else that's not at your level. I think that's going to be the biggest practice for you guys, that you don't have to dim the light because you meet somebody that is not at your level, let's say. Let's just give you some close-up, just wrapping up card from the universe and what you need to or want to hear maybe at this stage. Not need so much anymore, but want rather. Yeah, it's gone. It's a goner. Battle of the Blues. I feel like this card, usually when this card comes out, it's like, oh no, what happened? It's really bad. I don't feel this at all. I feel now this, like you're just laid down to rest. You give it up. There's no more struggle. There's no more fight. There's no more worry, panic, anger, fear. We buried the hatchet. The sword is like, no more fights, no more stride. And you're just laying there being open to the new. That's for the upcoming 2 weeks, guys. I want you to remember this image. 7 heavenly virtues. It's gorgeous. I hope this helps, I hope it uplifts some of you guys, and I hope to see you back in a week. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It really would help me a lot. Thank you. Take care and happy 11/11. Bye.